From our NBC Olympic studios in New York, team handball from Beijing. Latter stages of the first half. Norway with the ball in red, up 2 on Romania, and that one trickles in. Dinu wants that one back. Credit Christine Loon with the goal, and it's a 4-0 Norway run.
We talked about different types of shots. There's also different speeds of shots, so a little bit off speed there, and that's what threw Dinu off.
Off the post and in, and Norway ahead by 3. Just over 5 minutes left, first half. Romania trying to stop this run. This is Norway's largest lead.
Norway doing a nice job of extending that defense out even beyond that 9-meter arc. They're moving in and out, moving out. There's a constant communication between the defense. You see them giving each other high fives. Great exchanges and great opportunities there by Norway as a result of their solid D.
A whistle, and again, Norway doing a good job defensively, disrupting the flow of that Romanian offense. Norway has allowed the fewest goals in the Olympics, 83 in 4 games. It's an average of just 20 as Haraldson makes another save. Norway now trying to increase its lead. Shooting, and a good save by Dinu, going with that one to the right side. She wants a long outlet pass, shooting on net, and it goes in! The goalie, Luminita Dinu, scores! How about that? Romania within 2 after Dinu puts home a goal from way back on the other end.
Not that uncommon in handball, actually. You'll see goalies with 1, 2, 5 goals as a part of their international experience. So always looking for the goal, always having that court vision, and not only looking long for those wings, but certainly for the open goal.
Dinu has 7 career goals, but that is the first goal by a goalie at this year's Olympic Games. Norway ahead by 2. On the wing, shot. Dinu couldn't keep that one out. Ronhild Amat scores, and Norway up ahead again by 3.
Nice awareness there by the pivot player to pass. Once you draw that second defender, there's always somebody else that's open. So good awareness and knowing that her wing player was right there.
Amat's 7th goal of the tournament. Norway up by 3. Just over 3 minutes left in the first half. Both teams still have their timeouts in this half.
You'll notice Norway playing exceptionally high on their wing defenders. That's forcing the wings to come up a little higher and really creating an issue inside because everybody is playing in the middle of the court. So regardless, the wings need to go all the way down on those wing positions. Sometimes they look a little bit out of play, like they're not even part of the offense, but that's their job. They need to spread that defense.
That was Haraldson's 7th save for Norway, leading the tournament in saves with 55 coming in. 2.5 to play in the first. Estevold fitting it to Liebeck inside. She's taken down. Restart coming. She was not fouled in the act of shooting, so no 7-meter penalty throw.
Norway's trying a little bit too hard to force it inside at this point. They have plenty of weapons from the outside. They need to step up and start taking those shots from the 9-meter line. That was a great option there. However, it was just bad ball placement.
You see the goal again by Dinu, catching Haraldson out of the net, and a turnover there by Norway.
The goalies do often come out of the net. They go over to the sideline. They're talking to their teammates, the other goalkeepers, to say, hey, what's different? What am I doing wrong? What are you seeing that I'm not?
Lika Shanu scores for Romania as she falls down. Number 99 puts it in, and it's a 12-10 game.
Nice job of Romania moving the ball up the floor. Norway needs to run back, get to that 6, turn around, and then step out and start playing defense. They just weren't aware of where the ball was.
Lika Shanu's 10th goal of the tournament, going across her body for the goal as Dinu makes a save with the rebound to Norway. 1.5 to play in the first. And after the contact, it will be a restart for Norway.
Romania looking to draw that penalty there. Sometimes there's a little acting in handball, as you would see in soccer or some other sports, but the referees don't put up with it, nor do they put up with a lot of talk by the teammates or from the officials.
Dinu with a dozen saves and a goal in this first half, but a Romanian team trails by 2, and that one goes on the outside of the net, as coming off the wing was Johansson.
Tough shot. She really didn't have much of an angle to take that shot.
Final minute of the first half. And we have a Romanian timeout. Those timeouts do not carry over to the second half. So head coach Gheorghe Tadic takes his timeout here. His team trails by 2.
Romania is really trying to get a last shot, maybe even 2, coming into the half. It's so important psychologically to be up, to have the momentum going into halftime. So Romania maybe changing up their defense a little bit, maybe extending a little bit further out than they have, but they need to be extremely physical in this final minute in order to have an option to get the ball back. Norway, on the other hand, they really just need to continue playing as they have. They don't need to force anything offensively, and defensively they just need to step up and continue hitting and continue some of that strong physical play.
Another look at the goal by Dinu. The bounce shot, the length of the court for the goal. The court is 65 feet by 131 feet, so it's bigger than a basketball court, and Dinu on target here, just past Haraldson.
Haraldson there just trying to come out and read that long pass to the wing, but obviously great awareness by Dinu.
Back with the final minute of the first half. Romania with the ball in yellow. They trail by 2. Neither team qualified for the Athens Games in women's team handball, but both definitely medal contenders in Beijing, as Haraldson makes a save and Stanka a little bit slow to get up.
And both teams having a solid tradition of handball in their countries. So no surprise that they're back on top and are both medal contenders for this competition.
Stanka fouled in the act of shooting right there, so it is a 7-meter penalty throw for Romania, and a 2-minute penalty has been assessed to Norway. So a big opportunity for Romania to close the half. Anyone on the team can take the penalty throw. It does not have to be the player that was fouled. And look at the fluff shot, goes in. What a creative shot by Ramona Meyer. That's her first goal of the game and her 30th of the tournament. She is second in the Olympics in goals.
Nice, good, solid look, or it appeared that she was going to shoot a really hard shot, really pull the defense out there. The defense, because he really pulled the goalkeeper out there in Haraldson, and it created all the space in the world above her head and into the goal.
Norway calls its time out of the first half. They will talk things over. With under a minute to play, big opportunity for Romania to go into the half with some momentum. They score on the 7-meter penalty throw to cut the lead to 1, and they'll have a 2-minute power play right now after the penalty to Brivang.
We'll probably see Romania extending their defense out a little bit, maybe playing one of the Norwegian players man-to-man, trying to get it that extra advantage, and even one more shot and one more goal opportunity, tying it up before the half.
Teams break huddle, and we'll come back for the final minute of the first half. Both teams 4-0. Romania.
We saw one of the players for Norway having that special jersey on. Norway traditionally coming out, taking their goalkeeper out of the game, bringing a new player on as an additional offensive player on the end. It's a chance they take, but a good option for them. That was very successful in some of their matches earlier on in this Olympic Games.
Romania trying to tie it up with the power play. Empty net, as Dawn said, for Norway in the final 10 seconds of the first half, and they better hustle back. Romania with 4 seconds, clock is ticking, they shoot, and a good job by Haraldson to get back and make the save, and that will do it for the first half. Tight one so far at the Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium. At the break, Norway 12, Romania 11.